Let's look at how a student can pass the forthcoming exams within 4 months. And if you look at it, waec is so close, which is around April, May, June, and jamb is definitely around probably April, first week of April, or probably ending of March, and neco probably later. That should be around June, July. So somebody was like, can I pass this exam within 4 months? There's nothing impossible there. In fact, 4 months is enough for you to pass very well if you study the right way. And I try to make the video to break it down so that into very clear and simple method. In fact, you can just start immediately and as fast as possible. Now, the first step is to know your exam subject, probably the first week, and because you don't need to study blindly. List out all your subjects, like people that want to write jamb. We have chemistry, physics, biology, math, English, I think literature, government, and jamb is a little bit limited, and not like waec that you're going to write nice subject. Jamb we only have English, then for medical students, for science students, chemistry, physics is important, biology is optional, math is optional. So it depends on. So know the first thing you're going to do for week 1, know and list all your subjects, chemistry, physics, then get the syllabus and past questions. So when you get to the next thing you're going to do is identify which is it waec you want to do, neco or school exams or jamb. Then you have to get a past question on each at least, so that you have 90% of the questions. Because if you look at some of these questions, waec, neco, 90% of the questions are repeated in different forms. Almost the same question. I don't think anything new is there, and almost repeated. So the next thing you are going to do is to make a 4-month study timetable plan. That's a 4-month study plan. You don't need long hours. You don't need long days. You don't need to inconvenience yourself. The only thing you need is just consistency. Get a study timetable. Weekdays 2 to 3 hours. Weekend 4 to 5 hours, because you have enough time starting from Friday. So that's that. Then just make it a simple daily structure. 30 minutes revise old questions. 1 hour learn new topics. 30 minutes sub questions, related questions, waec questions, jamb questions, for neco, anyone. Then 15 minutes just summarize with formulas, and you can see both month by month, as time goes by, the strategy becomes part of you. So month 1, after the first 3 weeks, you have 4 weeks in a month. So at least you have done week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So it makes a month. So in a month you understand the basics. Then you get a clear conclusion. Study from the beginning. Focus on definition, laws, chemistry, physics, biology. Look at definition, laws, formulas, diagrams, and you don't need to rush. But unlike biology deals more with diagrams for waec and neco. So you have to look at the diagram. There for jamb, the diagrams will be given. Then probably identify A, B, C. So you don't need to rush. If it's jamb you are looking at or you want to prepare for, then diagram. Look at the area of diagrams, the area of laws, and focus on formulas and definition. For chemistry, we have laws, we have diagrams. Then for neco as well, you can see if you are talking about neco is just almost the same thing as waec. So, and that is that. Then the next one, that month 1 is gone. Then when it gets to month 2, then you must have finished the syllabus, complete all the remaining topics at least. When I did the exam, you have done your SS1, SS2, SS3. So this one is just like a finish up, and so you have the second month to finish the syllabus, complete the remaining topic. Then ask yourself questions, start past questions, write short notes in your own words. Like for example, chemistry, you look at atomic structure, then generate questions on past questions on atomic structure. Look at the atomic structure. Can I solve this question? Open through your jamb and past question, through your waec question, past question. So we must have finished the syllabus at that time. Then look at the next month. What are you going to do? Practice like an exam candidate. So, and the goal of that is to master the question, solve full past question papers. Then this is when you have to time yourself. If I'm teaching jamb students or waec, I tell them, please, anything you want to do, make sure you're time conscious. Practice your calculations, your diagrams with time. And so as you are doing that, you have to be time conscious. Look at just like an example, a candidate that's writing the exam. Master all questions, solve fast questions, time yourself, practice calculations, and make everything work. And after that, you have to mark your work as well. How many? 40/60, 20/40, 10/20, 15/20, anything you get, you get. And so let's look at the fourth month, then you have revision and exam tricks. By that time, you must have practiced, you must have done a lot of things, then this is time for confidence and speed. Now you are just revising formula definitions, common question, you memorize them, chemical equations, diagrams, at least, and you have to practice full mock exams. So all these things are some of the things you have to do within that short period of time. 4 months is not short, and 4 months is not long. It depends, like I said earlier, it depends on your consistency. So you have to be consistent to look at. So you have to practice writing, solving, explaining each topic very loud. Teach imaginary students. This is very helpful. You have to memorize some things, use numerics, draw diagrams, write formulas daily, and revise before sleeping. These are some of the things you need to do. Then the next step is what? Exam hall secrets. Many students probably might not know this, but you have to read questions carefully. This one is also very important. Read the questions carefully, read the guidelines carefully, answer the one you know first, use headlines and points, show your calculations, draw neat diagrams, and manage your time strictly. So this one is more for exam hall secrets. You have to be comported, you have to compose yourself. Read instruction, you have to read instruction very carefully. Look at some of the things you have to fill: your name, your surname, your exam number, exam code, shade this, shade that. Then you have to read the question. Then the ones you know, please answer those ones. Then you have to make your work neat, and that is for exam hall secret. The last thing here is you have to look at your lifetime rule, your lifestyle rule. Look at after the 4 months, then how long do you sleep? At least you have to sleep very well because you must have prepared. Reduce phone activities and social media, and you have to eat well. Short breaks every 45 minutes. Study the same time daily. I think some of you students can press phone, can just be on WhatsApp. Now you don't need distractions. This is the time for you to be focused. This is time to reduce your phone activities and social media. When it comes to jamb is not something it's not difficult. But if you look at social media, status, reels, and all those things, they might be carried away. You might be wasting time. So you know that this one, you have to look at your lifestyle. Then you have to also sleep. Don't skip sleep at that period. You have to sleep well. Revise at any period you have, at any short time you have. Just revise. Look at questions. Look at new topics. Look at everything, and you have to study very, very well. So these are some of the things you do. So who says you cannot pass the exam within 4 months? 4 months you can. Just be consistent, work hard, read hard, revise, and do a lot of things. So that is it. So look at all this again. So if you have to look at this again, so that is what you are going to do. So